So we are here today for day one of the Homestead Festival here at Roy Feek's farm, and we've already had a full morning of great conversations, great connections, and just great inspiration. Just being surrounded by like-minded people makes all the difference in the world and makes the hard things not seem so hard. It gives you like the gumption to keep going and to dream bigger dreams. So we made this a priority this year, and I'm excited to be here. I'm here with ForJars, the company ForJars. In 2020, I was still using the same brand of lid that I had for years and years, but the quality of those lids drastically changed. So I went looking for a different avenue of lids and came upon these guys and their company ForJars. And I have yet, this is true testimony, I have yet to have one jar not sealed.
Wow,
It's
awesome.
amazing.
Awesome.
Like,
That's amazing. We love those testimonies.
Exactly.
We love to hear that.
Yeah. Well, it's like when you're putting all this work into it, it's like, yeah, I could put it in the freezer, but the whole reason I can is so I can put it on my shelf. So the fact that your lids seal is a big deal. And the price points are great.
Hi guys, my name is Mike. We are today in Tennessee from Florida with ForJars team, and I want to invite my partner Ivan and Ruslan, and he can share a little bit about us, about our story.
So, as who we are right now, but everything started sometimes in end of 2019, especially during a pandemic time. If you remember, there was a time that nobody could find any canning lids at all. So, idea came through the bright minds, said, hey, why don't we start making our own lids, and that's what we started at that time. From that time we started improving lids, making them better and most efficient like any other lids probably right now on the market. So I'm sure that we can compete with leading companies, well-known names at this point with our quality, and I'm sure we can compete with them with our prices as well. And this is a family-owned business. It's not like large yet, but we started like family small business, but start producing really good quality stuff and products, and seems like people like us for our quality and our customer service and everything. So thank you for having us here. God bless.
So I'm here with Zach from Lemongraft. He has a business that I'm like super excited about, and I'm gonna let him tell you what it is and how you can be involved.
So Lemongraft is a decentralized supply chain for local agriculture, and that's just big fancy words for food community. Basically, you can shop in all of your neighbors' backyards, buy and sell local homegrown foods. There's 3 roles to play on the platform. You can be a grower, a host, or a buyer. Hosts have some sort of venue. Growers will find the host locations, you'll list your products as a grower, and buyers can shop through those host locations. They're like digital storefronts. So you go to the website, lemongraft.com, and you'll see all the different host locations in your area, all the products that are listed by all the different growers. You can add all those things to your cart, crowdsourcing your food from the community, literally from your neighbors, and then check out. Once you check out, the growers are all notified, and like you could be listing this stuff while it's still in the ground. You know, you're like, you have cabbage out in the field and you're like, hey, I have some available, list it. And then you get notified, hey, you sold 10 cabbage heads. So, okay, great. You go harvest it and then you bring it to the host. The host receives it, puts it in the bag for the buyers. The buyer then comes and picks it up, and that's how that supply chain works. So it's a decentralized supply chain that empowers local agriculture to now profitably and efficiently get food from grower to consumer, and allows it to then be crowdsourced.
That's so cool. I love it, and it's such a need right now because I feel like more and more people are wanting, one, a community, a community of people that they can buy from and like know the face, know where it grows, know how it's grown, and like you're bringing that bridge to connect those people.
Yeah, because right now everyone who, if you're selling food locally, you are the grower, but you're also the distributor and the marketer, and you know, you're doing all the things. But keep in mind, all the other growers are also have their own distribution layers, and so the expenses of distributing products, like everyone's meeting in different places, everyone's selling through different custom websites. I mean, think about it. The time it takes for 50 different growers to stand at a market and represent all of the products there. When it could all be represented online, the buyers can shop and pre-order that stuff. What I'm getting at is by bringing the community together, we can layer all of these expenses together, join forces, and then have a much more successful food system. Which, to be honest, if you're gonna have a sustainable food system, it has to be local. If you're gonna have a local food system, it has to be small-scale growers, because local means where people live. Where people live is parcelized landscape. Parcelized landscape means small production. Small production means I'm not getting all of my food from one producer anymore, which means I have to crowdsource my food. If you're gonna crowdsource your food, you need something to coordinate the community, because that is a community-based food system.
So, with me being a backyard grower, what would be the first thing I would need to do on here? Like, do you set up an account? Like,
yeah,
what do you do?
it's super simple. We spent a lot of time making it very user-friendly. So you just go to lemongraft.com, you create an account, sign up, and then your account is automatically set up as a buyer. If you want to become a grower, there'll be buttons all over the place that say become a grower. You click that button, it'll automatically activate grower features for your platform, and it'll kind of walk you through the steps to set up your grower account, like your name and your description and your photos of your farm and all that stuff. So the only way forward with local sustainable food is to bring the community together, and that's why we've created this platform to coordinate the distribution and supply of all the people, so it actually works and it's profitable.
Well, Homestead Festival is over and it was a blast. I really enjoyed it. I didn't get to go last year, so it was exciting to go this year and experience it with Tanya and the kids.
It was really fun to like do this all together as a family this year, because a lot of what we do here is together. We work together, we dream together, so it was fun to learn together. Today, Rachel went to a session with one of our friends, and after that session, she was like, "Mom, I loved it. I learned so much." And that just made my heart so happy, because I want my kids to hear secondhand the knowledge of people that have gone before us. So I thought that was really cool and a highlight for me.
I always love connecting with people, so there's a lot of people that we watch online that we finally were able to connect with. We met Joel Salatin when he was putting books out. I offered to help, but I didn't need it yet. So we did get another book, Everything I Want to Do is Illegal. This is one that we wanted for a while that was on our list. So it was cool to meet him, and also got to meet Jason from Sow the Land, which is really cool. We watch him every video that comes out. We watch we watch him. So he was super nice, down to earth. It's great to finally meet him. Funny story, if you watch Justin Rhodes, they sat right behind us at the concert, and when they were leaving, Gideon, Mr. Brown, forgot his shoes. And that really made me laugh, because that's every video that he posts, he's always forgetting his shoes. So that made me laugh. Justin, if you ever watch this, your son forgot his shoes.
I got to connect with Jill Reagan again. I met her for the first time last year, and we've connected, and then this year got to like talk to her again, and she's just so sweet, so down to earth. I love their family and what they're doing. And so with her especially, if you are growing in small spaces, make sure to check her out. This is the book called The Tiny But Mighty Farm, and she is super knowledgeable about growing a lot in small spaces. And then I also got to connect with the ForJars company. They make some of the best canning lids, and I've been using them for the past couple years, and I have not had one jar not seal. So highly recommend checking out them if you're needing canning jars. They're really affordably priced.
And they have been featured in our videos before. So we have different canning videos. Go check those out.
Yeah, they're a family business, and so you're supporting a family when you buy from them. One of my favorite sessions was Kevin Krause. He's from Liberty Trace Farms. And the reason for that is because I've been really passionate about learning more about soil health. That's something that when I first started gardening felt so out there, and I was like, I just want to learn how to grow things. And I've really focused on that this last year, and he was so knowledgeable with soil health. And one of the things that he said that stuck out to me was, you need a jungle under your feet, and it has to have like all the things, fungi, microbiome, all the things. And so what we're doing here is a lot of what he was talking about, and that encouraged me to keep doing what I'm doing.
My favorite session was from the host of the whole event, Rory Feek. His session was called Grow a Life Filled with Meaning and Purpose, and it was more inspirational than anything else. And he just talked about doing hard stuff and just living differently. And one line that stuck out to me that he said was, go out on a limb, that's where all the good fruit is. And he was just talking about taking risks and just doing things differently. So that just really resonated with me and where we're at on our homesteading journey and stuff. So
Yeah.
overall, it was a great event. Really happy that we went. We will probably definitely go next year again. And if you haven't been there, check it out. We are fortunate that it's really close to our house.
Yeah.
Which makes it easy, but it's definitely worth checking out. Highly recommend it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like. It helps the channel a lot. And be sure to follow along.